We love our random national holidays around here, and today is no different. Today, we're celebrating Floral Design Day with the folks from the Fiddly Fig. Becky Miller is one of their designers joining us this morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Michelle.
Okay, so how do you make a great floral design on a budget?
Well, you know, you can buy just bouquets of flowers inexpensively, and you don't have to have a whole lot of expensive containers or anything. If you've just got little vases at home, my favorite thing to do on a table is just random size vases.
Like this one right here. I love that.
Tulips are very plentiful right now, and they're very inexpensive. One tulip in each little vase.
Now, I'm watching you break them off as you put them in. What is the trick?
I just break them.
You just break them. You don't cut them. You just break them with your hand.
Because they're a breakable flower.
Okay.
So if you had, say, 10 of these up and down a table, different sizes, different heights, even different colors, you've got a beautiful arrangement with very little money.
Gorgeous. Okay, now this is just magical. I mean, it just looks like it took so much time to do. But you're saying we can do it quickly.
This is what we call a roundy moundy. This is what we do. We do it in our hand. We do it quickly. We just take all the flowers. We've got the components here.
Okay.
You buy those little mixed bouquets at anywhere, but we prefer that you buy them at the Fiddly Fig.
Okay, of course, of course.
And you just put them in your hand. Your hand acts as the vase.
Okay, and so how, you make it look great though. How are you arranging them? You're kind of just layering.
See, the stems are kind of crisscrossed.
Okay,
they're
crisscrossing.
layered, just so that each head has a place to go.
You act like it's so easy.
It is easy. And you know, if you come to our shop and you say, could you show me how to do that in a vase? We'd be happy to show you how to do that.
Okay, and I get nervous to cut them too short because you want them to last longer, and you're supposed to cut gradually, right? What do you think? What's the rule of thumb?
Once you cut it off, you can't put it back on. So you have to judge. So this wonderful. It's paper.
Oh,
but
it
looks like foliage. So we've lined the inside of our vase so that you can hide your stems.
And hide if the water's getting like kind of
icky,
gunky
and dark. Yeah. So I've got this in my hand, and I'm just gonna kind of judge.
Okay.
And I'm using floral clippers.
Okay. Whoops. And I've heard people like to cut the stems underneath water. What do you think?
That is good when they first come into our shop to process them, because they haven't had any hydration. We get them straight from the field.
Gorgeous.
So we cut them underwater so that the water gets to the head quicker.
Okay, so how often should you change the water out?
You should change it every day, but that's a lot to ask for people, and we understand that. But when it starts getting murky, and especially if you've got foliage in the water, you want to get rid of that, because that causes bacteria and causes them to die quicker. So anytime you see floaties in the water, you need to change it.
Okay, any other tricks in terms of putting into the water other than just plant food? Sugar,
I've heard
Sprite.
Sugar's not good on its own because it'll clog up the stem. Sprite, I've heard, works well. We do have the little packets of floral food, which seems to help. But always just keep the water changed. Just keep the bacteria out of the water.
Change the water. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks.
Gorgeous.